With their new kobold companion in tow, and feeling confident in their collective combat prowess, the heroes pushed on from their second encounter with the undead children of Belcora. But through overconfidence and the increasing hostility in Lump's nature, caused them to activate a fiery trap before encountering another child, this time with gems encrusted all around its face. It roused with anger at the interruption of some strange, self-imposed ritual, and met Lump's growing voracity for bloodshed. Their tactics still working well, the heroes won out quickly before returning to the cavern of the fetid subterranean lake. From there, they made their way up onto a low cliff on the lake's edge and worked their way towards the signs of light from bioluminescent flora. But within this cavern, strange aberrant whispers pulled Tulok northerly, which instilled both caution and boldness among the party. And Tulok froze in place, while an overwhelming vision was thrust into his mind, a vision of Belcora that left the sage screaming in terror. Or perhaps it was fury.
You've all heard the expression, there are two wolves inside me.
I have not. Please explain it to me.
Okay, so the theory is that there are two wolves inside you, one that like hungers and one that nourishes or protects the pack, like whatever. It's an internet meme that has turned into an absolute shit show / shit post. And so typically it's like single, like double sides of a coin, or not double sides of a coin, but regular, like opposite sides of a coin. Like this thing is the good thing and this thing is the bad thing. Or, like one of them does crime, one of them's gay, and they're both loud. Like just something like that.
Okay.
And I feel like Scoot has some pretty, gnarly wolves.
So the two loud, you say like the two loudest portions of your personality, basically, but are like somewhat conflicting. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I'm constantly in a state of trying to be feral while trying to live my life as a regular human being. And so there's definitely feral wolf and chill wolf. And
you eat a lot of raw game.
Show up to my 9 to 5 wolf.
Let's just translate into I'm bad at being a grown-up adult.
Well, I feel like, yeah, that's just the wrangling of the two, I think, is like trying to pick your battles.
Yeah.
There's definitely been points in my life where I've been a little bit more of either one, depending on the time. So, yeah, I think it's like just trying to not be feral as an adult living in society.
Yeah, like for me, mine is absolutely like balancing my massive imposter syndrome with my massive God complex. And they're both just loud as fuck and annoying.
I have a friend who says this, and what she says is, I have two wolves inside me. I don't care what they do, but they're both gay.
Good for them.
My two wolves are Statler and Waldorf from the Muppets.
You know what? Yep.
Hey, that show wasn't half bad. You're right. It was all bad.
Yeah. I could take that all the time. More to the question, it's between being a chill, slow-talking maritimer dude and constantly having a little wolf of anxiety running around howling at the moon 24/7. But also Statler and Waldorf.
You can have 4 wolves.
Yeah, why not?
Oh yeah, it's a wolf party.
You get a,
and,
whole
it's a
pack. Yeah.
3 wolves howling at the moon t-shirt.
Oh, now that's a throwback.
What about you, Freeman?
Mine is a combination of being a bit of an overtop theatrical goofball and being a level-headed, calm, hard to read, patient like person. At work, I mean, I can always crack a joke, even if no one else is going to laugh. I know I've thought of something funny for me. But my life has been better and happier, especially at work, if I take time to be more patient and less reactive, especially emotionally, which is a very difficult thing to do. But I've put a lot of effort in. So I'm this weird combo, I think, of like off the cuff improv tomfoolery and take a moment, think about it, assess it, then apply it to the situation. And it's they're constantly in a battle with each other, I think.
Freeman has 2 wolves and they're both contrarians.
But this is the third reason that it's wrong. I'm dumb and I hate it.
No, my wolves are 2 fucks.
Yeah, he actually has 3 wolves. Don't limit him, Scott.
Yeah.
It sounds like 2.
Yeah.
Marcus Aurelius and Red Skelton.
It's somewhere in the middle is, I don't know, Plato? Pliny the Younger. one of the friends of the show for
go into
E.T.
caves doesn't mean it's Plato, bud. What about you, James?
I think if I'm understanding the assignment correctly, I would say I love people, like individual, single human beings. I think they're beautiful and wonderful. But groups of people I find very difficult and challenging, and the more people you put in a group, the stupider the group seems to get. Is that the juxtaposition you're looking for, or is it like regular James and hangry James? I'm not 100% sure on the assignment.
That the second one was probably closer to like the comedic value, but yes, you were pretty close with the first one as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you nailed it. Yeah. If I were to pick a couple for James, it would be like big ball of emotional anxiety, also cold hard unthinking mathematics.
Yeah, that feels right.
But speaking of 2 wolves inside you, Tulak, what the fuck? You're always, we gotta go, and now you just want to fucking stand there and not do shit. What's that about?
You're
Pick
literally
a lane, pick a struggle, Tulak, pick a struggle.
literally waltzing your way through this cavern, and Tulak stopped in his tracks, alerted Ruff, which then alerted Nikage and a little bit Lump, and before you knew it, Tulak was screaming, actually screaming at the top of his lungs before he snaps back to the moment. And as you snap back, Lump, you're kind of, I assume, kind of half looking over your shoulder here, but very wary of the creature ahead of you. And you can see this creature has definitely responded to the scream and has turned towards you. It was down kind of in more of like almost like a kneeling meditative position. And now it has stood up and turned towards you and placed one of its, the hand that is holding this red glowing sort of glass object has pulled it back kind of behind it as best it can, as if to put itself between you and it, and is just standing there, staring at you with its weird little beady eyes.
If it's not fighting us right away, Lump is going to maintain a defensive posture and wait for the rest of the group to at least get their bearings and see where it goes from there. Because Lump's not particularly diplomatic, so...
Right.
Tulok is our best diplomacy by far.
Yeah, what's Tulok doing right now? Like, what just happened? Like, what's going through his head? He's like snapped back to this room after this sort of vision or this dream, and there is still these aberrant whispers kind of floating in the periphery of your mind.
Tulok takes a knee and is breathing heavy, and his hands are clutched to his head, and he's just trying to recover from the violence he felt within his mind, and he's looking around wide-eyed, and he's just on a knee.
If it's possible, Ruff will step up to Tulok and just place a hand on his shoulder.
Yeah, it's possible. As you step up, you can, you check in on Tulok, and Tulok, you have this, like, you're having this response to what just happened to you, but you are you can't help but look around you as if you're looking at invisible whispers entering your mind. You feel this sense of fascination, and you feel like you don't quite want to leave the room. But Lump, you've been standing within the boundaries of the room for a good little bit now. I need you to roll me a will save.
That is a 3 for a 19.
You hear words very specifically driven into your mind that says, "The lenses. She knows the secrets of the lenses. 3 are within reach, 1 very close, the other lost by Ildaris, 1 held by the Blood Eaters." And you become stupefied 1 as these whispers push into your mind.
Okay. Lump just kind of channels that, like, just saying it out loud as the words come into their mouth, or into their head, excuse me, and just shakes their head, their helmet, like almost spinning in front of their eye before rearranging it. I think that creature has something we need. And Lump begins to glare at the Gug.
Tulok, feeling Ruff's paw, raises from his knee and strides forward next to Lump. Did he hear those whispers or no?
Yeah, actually, Tulok specifically heard the same words as Lump, so you feel like you can almost confirm that same belief, but you did not become stupefied. You didn't even have to roll. As you step forward, Ruff and Nigage, what do? Do you join your allies?
Yeah, Nick will step up behind Lump. What language are the whispers in?
It's impossible to tell. There could be in any language, every language, all language at the same time. You'll certainly understand them, though. But for you, it's like a lot of just little bits and pieces, words and phrases overlapping each other.
It's like a chorus of wolves howling inside us.
Basically. Actually, let's go ahead. You were also standing in the cavern at the same time as the Lump, so why don't you roll me a will save as well, Duncan?
Yeah, why not? Thanks.
Yeah, go
21.
on. Okay. You hear your own set, but Tulok hears it as well. She keeps them apart while she works her petty vengeance, and the essences shall become one.
Well, that's unsettling.
And you become a stupefied 1 as well.
Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure.
And you're all grouped together now at the northern end of this cavern on the edge of this oppressive, whispering power. This creature standing there, staring at you with its strange, beady eyes that are along its neck because it has no real head or neck. It's like on the eyes are like its collarbone kind of area. And it is standing there kind of poised, ready to I guess, defend what it has.
Can I do a recall knowledge on it?
Certainly. That'll be occultism.
31.
Ooh,
Hey.
30.
Yep. Success. Lowest save is reflex. I'll give you one thing that you want to know.
I was rolling on the thing it was holding, personally.
I don't think you didn't get a good enough look at it, so I don't think you can. It's tucked behind its back now.
Okay.
Languages.
Sackfroth.
Fuck.
Oh, I thought about taking that one.
Is that spelled how it sounds?
It's Sackfroth is the new undercommon.
Oh. It speaks Sackfroth if anyone is fluent or semi-fluent, but it does not seem to be enraged by our presence, just coveting whatever it is holding.
Tulok casts Translate upon himself. And in Sackfroth, creature, you seem to know so much. And you seem to have brought me here. You or what you hold. Speak with me about truth. What do you know of Belcora? Are you a friend or a foe?
It kind of turns its gaze as best its body can towards you, and simply takes one small step backwards.
Please. I mean you no harm.
It is possible it is not capable of replying. Perhaps it just understands Sackfroth. I do not know much of this creature.
You can see that it's been holding this its arms. It's got 4 arms, but on each side they're split at the elbow, rather than actual Goro kind of style from Mortal Kombat, and it seems to shift the glowing glass thing to the lower hand at the elbow, so that it's easier to keep concealed behind its back.
Lump takes a following step as it backs away.
And it properly steps back this time.
Lump, hold. We must speak with this being. And Tulok again will address it, and I'd like to roll diplomacy on this and see if I can...
Do you have message?
I actually do have a single casting a message. I was hoping you would understand me, but that's okay. I got the Bag of Bones, which I believe has a message cantrip in it.
Or whatever it's called in the remaster.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Email.
It's just called email.
So, I would like to use this, and pulling out the bone, Tulok casts message. We mean you no harm. Speak with me, if only briefly, through this spell. Are you a friend or foe of Belcora? And will you help us?
It's not mental anymore, it doesn't look like.
Yeah.
And the response you get is, "The voices gave it to me. It is mine."
The creature, I don't think knows. It is what it holds, what it covets, that gives us these messages. We must have it.
We don't know what it holds, what it covets. Why must we have it? This creature appears to mean us no harm.
It knows secrets that we do not. This is information that we need to bring down Belcora. She is growing ever closer in my mind.
That does not mean we strike down innocence in our way, Sage.
I'd never said we should kill it, though I'd see no other way.
Ruff will spend one action to sheath his sword, because if this is going down, he's not partaking. He's going to sit this combat out.
Now Tulok steps forward to the edge of the river. And again in their language. We mean you no harm. What do you hold? Show it to me. I will not take it. But I must see it.
Hey, roll me your diplomacy.
Before Tulok steps away, Ruff's gonna give him guide the timeline.
I haven't been very good about thinking about this, but have you definitely not used it today?
Definitely not used it today. I keep track in my Foundry sheets.
I feel like it's been a while. Okay, I just feel like it's been a while since we rested, so I've been losing track.
We rested in episode 106.
16 on the die for a 31.
You can roll twice and pick the higher.
17 on the die for a 32.
Glad I used that.
It, yeah. Hey, it's still higher. It's amazing. This creature pulls its hand out from behind its back and holds this glowing red glass object. This crimson hue. And kind of holds it up in adoration. And you can see very well that it is a lens. Shaped in a way to amplify light. And you can see as it kind of holds it and turns it, you can see the light. It glows a little bit on its own, but the light from the bioluminescent fungi and stuff in this room definitely reflects off it in different ways. Just holds it out with delight. And then it speaks. Its strange mouth over the top of its shoulders begins to writhe, and it says,
It has given me fury. Come and take it. If you can withstand destruction.
Do you care not to part with it? We do not wish to hurt you. We do not wish to kill you. But I need that to keep it from Belcora. And Tulok steps ankle deep, or how deep is the river, steps into the river and to the other side.
yeah, you step into like the little tributary splashing through to the other side. It takes another quick step to the side, putting it back behind itself quickly, and says,
Come and take it. It is mine. Was given to me.
Who gave it to you?
The Whispers.
Lump, seeing Ruff not gonna participate in the fight, will also turn and leave.
Tulok side eyes over his shoulder at his companions who are moving backwards and just turns pleading. It is the lens. It is challenging us. Do we not need this?
Can I roll a lore abomination vaults on this?
absolutely.
31.
You don't know.
This is an essential piece to the power of the gauntlet. It is meant to be placed in a lattice with other lenses to focus its power.
Ruff will let out a heavy sigh.
Moral dilemmas.
Two wolves.
Such a long pause.
I had to,
Two wolves inside the shooting. What are the chances?
How many wolves are in the Shaika is the real question.
all of them. So Ruff sees this
James
lens,
doesn't want to do this, I can tell.
and he focuses in on it, like zeroes in on it, like magnetically pulled to it, almost similar to Tulok, but only now that he realizes what this is. And this voice deep inside of him becomes a chorus as it lets him know that this is an essential piece to the power of the gauntlet. And both of his eyes start glowing blue as I think the Shika takes over and Ruff draws his blade.
It's my first day over here, guys.
Before we get really into it, I do want to, because I'm so bad at giving you it when I should, but try to be as good as I can with retroactive hero points. I'm going to go ahead and give one to Cam for the creating the slack line with the inside ropes. So good. And obviously, Scott deserves one for that wicked scene we ended on last session.
Sorry, you might cut out those 3 hero points for me, right?
No, certainly not.
Yeah, 4. Scott.
No.
He wanted to give you
It
4.
wasn't that good.
Level up.
Yeah. Just 2 luck levels up.
I'm down for that.
But
2 bucks or
downward.
blaster.
Level up downwards.
Let's get some initiative. What do you got?
Raphael's powering up, so he's not going to be moving particularly quickly with a 22.
Okay.
This is one of those 9 episodes in the Frieza saga where Goku is just powering up.
Lump, on the other hand, finally out of this awkward, anxious social interaction, doing something they know how to do, ready to fight with a 31.
Okay.
Nick's got a 29, still ready to fight, but only because he's a fighter.
2 luck.
2 luck. I would like to argue could roll with diplomacy,
I'll allow it.
and I rolled a natural 20 for a 35.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you bastard. Okay.
Remember, we need the lens. Its death is not mandatory. This choral voice rings out behind Raphael as the Shika speaks.
2 luck. You're up.
Tulok returns his glance from when he was looking over his shoulder to the creature, and in its own language says, "You have sealed your fate by not handing that to me. Now, you will die here, and I will take that from you, that which you coveted and that which you would not hand to me." And will roll an intimidation. 36 to attempt to demoralize.
36 against my will DC.
We.
That is a success.
And then raising his hands will cast Vision of Death upon this creature,
Oh, no.
Okay.
which is the remastered Phantasmal Killer.
All right. Okay, so this is going to be
Roll
what
a will save.
they will save.
It's a 4th level spell.
4th level spell. Will save with Frightened on. Didn't roll great. It's 27.
Meet to beat.
Okay. I didn't roll great, but I didn't roll terrible.
Okay,
What does that get?
so I guess it's going to be a success. So you take half the damage and will be frightened 1. And the damage is 39 mental damage.
So half that?
Yeah.
Okay, so 19. Yeah, and it just has this vision of like this half vision of like the thing being ripped, the lens being ripped from its hand, and that's the end of its life kind of thing. But it sort of pulls it back and away from you more, resisting the full effect. That's you.
That's me.
All right, Lump, you're up.
Tulok, why are you so far out there?
Such a free thinker, man.
For the listeners, I'm about 10 feet above in front of everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just so everyone knows, like crossing the squares with the tributaries of water are going to be difficult terrain. Obviously, in the pool of water itself, also difficult terrain. Most of this room looks like difficult terrain, other than the obvious spots that are not covered in water or mushrooms.
Goodness golly. There's a part of me that is tactically like want to delay till this creature goes and comes to us. I'm going to go ahead and I will spend stride 25 feet, well, 15 feet, but 25 with difficult terrain. And then since the creature is frightened and I'm within 30 feet, I'm going to go ahead and cast Implement of Destruction on this creature, and I'm going to use my free hand to point back at Nick Cage's spear and just say, "This spear will pin you to the ground and drain your blood." And I need a will save.
Okay, will save from me. 29.
That is a success. I need to give you a flat check. The flat check does go through for Stupefy. So on a success, the target weapon deals an additional 2d6 mental damage the first time it hits the enemy or the target enemy before the end of the spell's duration. So it's just going to be one extra 2d6 the first time Nikaj hits.
Within the next minute. Okay.
Yep, and that's my turn.
Cool. Awesome. That's your turn. Next up is this creature, which is going to, let's see, it's going to just start charging forward over the river a bit, over a couple of tributaries, and it's a large creature, so it's just going to march across a couple of tributaries, taking about 15, 20-ish feet of movement, which covers most of its 40-foot speed with the difficult terrain, and it's going to run up to Lump and Tulak, who are side by side, and let's go with a Jaws attack against Tulak. Natural 1.
Hell yeah. Needed that.
Never punished.
And it's going to follow up with a second Jaws attack for a 34.
That is a hit, not a crit.
You're going to take 34 piercing damage as it lunges its neck mouth at you and just bites in.
That's not good.
That's not good. That's going to go to Nick Cage.
Oh, Nicky boy, what have you gotten yourself into? He's going to stride to the southeast of the creature and attempt a tumbling strike. So he's going to attempt to tumble through.
Okay.
Which will be acrobatics against reflex.
Yep.
29 on the acrobatics.
29 versus my reflex DC. That is a success.
Hell yeah. So I am going to tumble through, and as it's a tumbling strike, with a success, I am going to get to farther than your speed. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to strike you as I go. That's fun.
Okay, that's fun. Single action tumble through strike.
32 to hit.
That hits.
Heck yeah, for 16 piercing.
Okay, 16 piercing. Decent little
And
hit.
I'm
Get
up
yourself
on the
into
other
a
side of
proper
ya.
position there you go. Yeah. I'm gonna say you're.
Yeah, well, you would have to go like directly across the token, yeah? So if
Yeah.
you're on one corner, you'd end up on the other? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
and that's
two
probably
actions.
2 actions. Yeah, because it's a lot of difficult terrain there.
Okay, well, third action, map -5, I guess, 33 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
With further 16 piercing.
Okay. Bam, bam. Decent. Not bad. Rough. What do you got back there?
Okay, first action. Well, first 2 actions, I think, will be. We'll do needle darts.
Okay.
So Ruff points his sword, runs his hand 3 times down the side of the blade, and these 3 metal darts just shoot off towards the Gug.
Okay. Amazing.
That's a 32 to hit.
That hits. You guys are rolling well. Shit.
That's 18 piercing cold iron.
18 piercing cold iron. All right. Bam, bam, bam. Three needles. Okay, that's you. Anything else?
Yeah, last action, he will enter Arcane Cascade.
Okay. Next up, Tulak again.
Okay, I have a question for the GM. Earlier in the monologue from the voices, you mentioned that 2 of the lenses Belcora had and a third someone else had, and you used a name.
It specifically says 3 are within reach, 1 very close, the other lost by Ildaris, 1 held by the Blood Eaters.
Okay. I thought maybe Eldaris could be this creature's true name, but it doesn't seem like it now as you've repeated it. So,
You have heard the name Ildaris already. I'll give you a hero point if you remember what it is.
is it the person who
Anyone?
made the lenses up where we saw that shaggy guy way at the beginning in the workshop?
Tangletop?
Yeah.
The workshop, as far as you know, was Volix.
Ah, damn it. Okay. It's so long ago now, listeners.
Yeah.
Was
Anyone
it
for
the
Ildaris?
first name of one of the Rose Guard?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Nothing from Cam. Dunk?
Oh,
Nothing?
wait. I got something.
Okay. Note taker, go.
Ildaris was one of the Drow. They were ambushed by Erdafon. Tulok had a conversation with them. Their job was to scout. This was... Ildaris is a city.
There you go. Hero point. Ildaris is the outpost that the drow that you discovered in the back of the tavern was from after they had been attacked by the Erdafon.
Oh, yeah.
So 1 was lost by Ildaris.
Can I give that hero point to Scott?
No.
We need a clip show where we just all sit around for a session and go through some of these old bits that we don't remember at all.
Yeah, seriously.
All of the notes are in Discord anytime you want to look at them. Soon they'll be on the website.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to... Tulok reaches out and touches this creature. And I would like to cast Vampiric Feast. So I need...
The new Vampiric
Yes,
touch.
I need a
Um,
Fortitude save.
I need to know if that has the manipulate trait.
It does.
Attack. Oh, opportunity.
I figured.
Otherwise known as reactive strike.
And this could be bad.
Uh-oh.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, fuck.
Is that bad?
Oh, god damn it. I was going to step away and do something else, but I thought maybe I could get some... I'm going to die.
When we entered this room and you went into that trance, I was almost 100% sure that was you writing Tulok out so you could play this Gug.
Yeah, just to really fuck us up about it.
So hopefully, if Tulok
That
goes,
is-
you can reincarnate into the Gug.
Just give them the permissions.
That is 66 points of damage.
Oof. Gug around and find out.
And if you aren't down, your spell is interrupted.
I am down. Tulok is unconscious and dying.
Tulok down, dying 2. Wablam. Lump, what do you got?
All right. Lump is going to go ahead and attempt to demoralize the creature.
Okay.
That is a 30.
That is a Foundry says a failure. It's because my will DC. Oh, I might have missed this earlier. Apparently, I might have a bonus to my will DC. Maybe against these.
Probably
effects?
against fear.
What? I actually don't see anything listed, which is odd.
I don't know. If Foundry says it's a failure, it's
Yeah.
probably a failure. All right. And then I'm gonna go
Let me
ahead.
just double check here real
Sure
quick.
thing.
Yeah, it's odd. I have 19 will, which means my DC's 29.
Freeman, there's a rock being held. Is that doing anything?
Oh, maybe it is. Good call. What's the effect on that? I haven't looked at it in a while.
know. I'm just saying there's an item. Usually when there's things with items, it messes with the character's
Oh,
stats.
yeah. +2 bonus to saving throws against fear effects.
go.
Amazing.
All right.
Oh, I didn't calculate it.
Is it-
Thank you, Foundry.
Is it
Fail. It's a
mechanically
fail.
just a rage?
I don't know. I have no idea. But Lump kind of losing a moment of or facing a moment of trepidation as Freeman cracks open a beer as he kills us all, is going to attempt to trip this creature. That is a 2 on the die. I'll go ahead and hero point that. I just got one from Freeman, who's a very generous GM and actually wouldn't kill us. That's a 32 to trip.
32 is a success.
All right.
Hot damn.
Nice.
Okay, you knock the Gug on its butt.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'll go ahead and raise a shield. That seems like a good call for the situation we are in.
I mean, it can't be a bad call. It can't be.
Yep. That's my
Okay,
turn.
and that brings us to Le Creature, who is going to not stand for being prone, so it's going to stand.
Okay, so that sounds like a reactive strike.
That's
Yeah.
a reactive strike. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, go for it.
That's what words mean. 29 to hit.
Does that
Goes before.
does that affect?
Yep,
Does
he
that
is
come
off
in?
guard until
Yeah, but
standing.
I am off guard to it. Oh, yeah. Okay, that hits.
Well, I guess we
So
know where the
close.
threshold is.
Yeah.
15 piercing.
Okay, 15 piercing. It is now no longer prone and standing, and is going to. Oh, I'm gonna be real. I'm a real nasty here. I think.
Just a real barn about it.
Yeah, and it's going to just like its limbs seem to elongate a bit in this weird way as you strike out, Nick, and one of the arms kind of stretches backwards towards you, and it's going to use its furious claws attack, and it's going to strike out at all 3 targets in its reach.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah, and that's going to be let me determine the order in which you roll these. Yeah, I said Nick first, so I described that first. So I'll go Nick first, and that's going to be a natural 1,
Miss.
and then it's going to be Lump, and then Tulok. Lump 36.
All right, go ahead and give me a will save.
Okay, we'll save 21.
Okay.
Natural
As
2.
the blood comes out of Lump from this slashing strike, the blood crawls up the creature's arm and starts burrowing into its skin as Blood Vendetta goes off. Heightened
Okay,
to
so you're going to
level
take
4.
21 slashing
Sure.
damage, and what's happening to me exactly?
You just failed against Blood Vendetta, so if you want to drag that onto the creature, you're going to take 46 bleed damage at the end of your turn.
Okay.
And you're going to have a weakness to piercing and slashing attacks. And you said 21?
21 points of damage, yeah.
All right.
And here's where I'm proper scared.
Yeah.
Is I am absolutely attacking Tulok.
Let's not forget though that Tulok has Die Hard.
I rolled terrible. It's a 26 to hit.
So that is a hit, I believe. Not. What is my AC lowered to since I'm unconscious and dying? That's what I. Oh,
it should
19.
Be automated
19.
foundry.
Okay, yeah, so it's a hit, not a crit.
Okay. So you go to dying 3.
So I go to dying 3.
Yeah. And that's going to be this creature's turn. That's going to bring us to Nick.
Real quick, did Tulok get moved in the initiative? Or
Yeah,
were
I
they-
was
or
just
in the right
thinking that
place?
I should have been.
So I was thinking that when it happened, you don't really get moved when it's on a reaction because it automatically, wherever you're at, you automatically kind of, or rather, Foundry didn't move him automatically because he was already at top of the order, so everyone has already get a chance to save him, basically.
Okay. I think
So because if I would have moved him before the Gug, it would have been at a disadvantage for him. It would have made him go now, basically.
okay.
So his initiative stayed the same
The only thing that
because he was at the top.
the only thing that would have helped is he wouldn't have had a reaction if I wanted to move away. But
Yeah. Nick, what do you got?
Is this a large creature?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so he is going to attempt a positioning assault.
Okay. Whatever that is.
I will attempt a melee strike, and then if I hit, I get to reposition. And I do have the Titan Wrestler feat.
Okay.
38 to hit.
That's it. Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
No, so 13 piercing,
13 piercing. Okay.
and I'm going to reposition him 5 feet to the left, to the west.
5 feet to the west. Okay. 5 feet. Boom.
real quick, did he take the bleed, Freeman?
Oh, no, I didn't. Roll me that damage.
14 points of damage.
Oh, brutal. Okay. That's a lot of bleed. Flat check. 14. Damn it.
That's super
Okay.
close. Sorry.
All right. Continue, Nick.
And third action will be a map -5
Okay.
melee strike.
But now that you've repositioned it, it is flanked with Lump with you. So
Yep, and a 29 to hit.
amazing. That makes it hit. That makes it hit with the
Yeah,
flanking. Oh my god.
fucking suck
Go
it.
dunk. Holy
Burn.
shit.
13 more piercing.
Okay. 13 more.
And that's a turn.
Ooh, what a turn.
That reposition. Damn.
That was clutch. All right, Ruff, what do you got?
Can you just confirm the only thing in my way that's difficult terrain is this creek? Because that reposition may have just hooped me.
Yeah, because you can still pass over Tulok or through Lump, right? So it's just yeah.
Okay. So his first action will be to stride.
Okay.
And then his last two actions will be to distracting spell strike.
Okay.
This is only possible in Arcane Cascade, and I need to have a free hand, which Laughing Shadows always do. So I get to make a feint and a spell strike.
Okay.
So that's a 28 to feint, which I'm not feeling great
28 to feint is not going to do it. No.
about. Okay.
So close though.
Yeah,
Damn.
I probably can't use a reaction. Can I actually? You know what? I'll use a hero point.
There you go.
Natural 20 for a 31.
Oh, yes.
Oh no!
no,
Well, this
fuck
has
yeah.
got to be over. Okay, it is now off guard against all melee attacks from you until the end of your next turn.
Yeah, and he's gonna cast Shocking Grasp at 4th level with that spell strike.
Okay. Oh no!
That's a 23 to hit.
That's a miss.
Can I use 2 hero points in 1 turn?
You can use it for any natural 20 just once per. So yes.
Any D20 rolls. What do you mean? Yeah.
That's a 28.
Off guard. That hits.
Thank God. Thank God. Take him down, please.
God. Holy
Blaze.
shit. Roll me that ridiculous damage. No.
That's 16 piercing, including my +2 for the thing.
Yep.
And that's really
the
bad
thing.
on the electricity damage. I got 2 1s on 5d12s, so that's only 26 electric.
Okay.
Shit.
26. This just shock just goes through this creature system. It is in rough shape. Oh my god. Okay, that's your turn. Holy crap.
Are they wearing metal at all?
Do you have? No.
Okay, then yes, we're good.
Okay. Okay. 2 luck. You dying. Roll me. Whatever you call it, save. Life-saving save.
Tulok will use his 1 hero point for heroic recovery.
Wait.
You cheating bastard.
Scott, you get to roll it first. You get to roll it first for free.
roll it
and
first,
then you
yeah.
can heroic recovery.
Yeah. If you fail, then you use the hero point
Okay.
because that's the hero point's triggered by the increase.
Okay.
Yeah.
17.
You stabilize. Or no, you go down. You go down 1.
Dying 3.
You're at. You should be at.
You should
I think
be
you
at
should
dying
be at
two,
dying-
because you didn't get
dying
crit. You just
2.
got
You
hit,
dying
so you would
2.
be dying 3.
I think you and I both increased your
Oh,
dying value.
yeah.
Yeah,
you should
you
have been at
did.
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't he go down on a natural 20 for the reaction?
Yeah, I went down on a natural 20 and got hit 1, dying 3. Now he's recovered 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was freaking out because I was real close.
Okay. You are now dying 2. Good work, Tulok. Lump, what do you got?
Lump is. How bad does this creature look?
Real bad.
Okay.
Really bad. Yeah.
Lump is going to arm shifts into a morning star with a schlorp and is going to strike out with the silver morning star. A 29 to hit off guard.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
It's the off
So,
guard.
that was that'll be 13 points of damage.
Yes. Put this fucker down.
Describe your kill.
Lump just bashes the morning star through its mouth, just carrying through, like, and just swirls it around inside of it, sticking to different pieces before yanking it out in a furious. Yeah, just.
Holy shit, that could have gone so much different and worse. Oh my god.
Oh, God.
And then Lump, second
Holy
action, will
crap.
go ahead and coup de grace Tulok. I'm the leader of this party now. No.
And Tulok raises as a
Dude,
ghost.
double agent Lump has been with Belcora this whole time.
We'll go ahead and 2-action heal Lump just to not have to watch this because I don't have stabilize. So yeah, I guess I could just do a medicine check, but I'm gonna go ahead and burn the cell slot because Lump
just
is
go ahead and burn it, yeah.
like just oh god, a little too much adrenaline going on here.
Oh, sorry. Can we?
So-
And
you
you heal
said
for 53.
okay. You said heal lumps, or did I
Oh
miss
yeah, I'm
here?
healing myself.
Oh.
No, it's for Tulak. I may have said Lump. My bad.
All right, Tulak is awakened by the healing magic of his wounded one
Kinetic.
and laying there on the ground.
Tulok, eyes open and sees the Gug laying on the ground, and he crawls almost feverishly towards the lens.
Nope. Don't. Not touching that, bud. And Lump will shift the arm back into a hand and just like put a hand on Tulak's shoulder. Like, nope, not yet. You can touch it later, but we need to see what it does first.
I said,
They made that guy
That's what I
a-
want. I want to see. I want to know.
Yeah. That's fine. We're gonna get there, bud. We're gonna get there, but I need you to take a deep breath. How many fingers am I holding up? And Lump's fingers keep shifting, just turning into one big finger and then into like 16 little fingers.
Morning Star.
What is he, an AI?
Nice. Banana fingers.
That's
They.
you're good. But yeah, so Lump will look over at Raphael. Are you back now, or I've never seen your eyes do that. I don't think, or I don't remember.
The glow subsides, and he realizes kind of what's just happened, and he's not thrilled about having about that we have taken this thing's life. So the blade just disappears back up at the sleeves of his robes. Yes, Slump. I am back. I don't believe I was ever truly gone, but this lens is required for our task, regardless of how it turned this Gug and Tulak into a golem. Can I roll a lore abomination vaults on the lens itself?
I kind of want to do something here. Sorry to interrupt, but
Ruff will begin to perform last rites on this Gug then, of some variety, just to give it some rest.
Probably a mixed variety. yeah.
Tulok takes from his bag a piece of chalk and
And outlines the corpse.
and he finds a flat piece of the ground. And I would like to use automatic writing. So when confronted with the unknown, you can receive knowledge beyond your own experience via written messages delivered by your hand. You spend 10 minutes seated while holding a writing utensil, using it to make small circular motions as you open your mind to the forces around you. You receive information as your hand writes on its own, guided by the spirits. At the end of those 10 minutes, recall knowledge with any lore skill in which you are not trained, using your occultism modifier instead of the modifier with that skill. The strain on this spirit channeling leaves you stupefied 1 for the next 10 minutes. So he just starts scribbling on the floor.
Insane conspiracy theorist scribbling, on the floor to try and understand something about this lens in particular.
Yes. I have to choose a lore that I'm not trained in. So, like, abomination vaults or gauntlet lore or something along those lines.
Cursed glass making.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nothing uncovers knowledge like a hastily scribbled manifesto.
Okay, so I rolled kind of a middling roll. It's a 33. Fuck, I'm trying to decide if I want to use a hero point on that. If I use a hero point, I have to use whatever I get, right?
Yep.
I'm going to take the 33. So I'm rolling either Abomination or Gauntlet lore, whatever you think would be more fitting.
Okay. Can I get that Abomination Vault's lore, please, James?
It's a natural 1 for a 17.
You want to hero point it?
No, I'm down to 1. I'm good.
Okay.
Can he have mine?
Okay. Yeah.
He thinks that lens is a missing piece to the stained glass in the chapel on the first floor.
Yeah, I mean, you already know that it's connected to the gauntlet, right? Like you're just your mind just shifts back to that basically. But Tulak, as you are scribbling and scribbling and scribbling, you're trying to understand something about this lens. You realize that what you've drawn, is a very, very crude map of Otari with an indication of Odd Stories. Morlabin's shop.
Kevin.
No, Doug. No.
No, please.
Be the first episode with the title's just a proper noun. Kevin.
Can Kevin be my backup character?
Kevin's the BBEG, dude.
I don't think I think at one point I voiced him. I'm not sure, but it's been a long time. Yeah, it is not what you expect, I'm sure.
No, but I like it. So Tulok kind of falls back and gains the stupefied condition.
Welcome to the Lump Club.
Speaking of, does mine go away or no?
Yeah, that's been sticking around for a while.
No, it's a 24-hour dealie.
Stupendous.
All right, Lump will go ahead and begin treating wounds.
Nick would like to poke around these piles of mushrooms, like here and here, if there's anything in them.
Sure. Taking a look around.
Ruff goes to the north end of the cave and just takes a peek down what appears to be a cramped tunnel.
So looking around the mushrooms, you don't see really much of anything of note. Ruff, you're heading to the northern side in the tunnel that leads out, and it seems to lead towards this little, like, kind of natural bridge and island that you did see on the other side that's, like, kind of in the lake. There's a big empty cage, basically, sitting on this little isolated island. Doesn't appear to be of anything of note within the cage. The only thing really is Tulok's drawing and the Crimson Lens, which at a glance, I will tell you, appears to basically be it's a concave lens that has a drifting crimson cloud that resembles slowly swirling blood within the lens. In fact, I have a picture for you. Looks a bit like that.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I mean, it looks like a microscope slide, listener.
Yeah, it does, yeah. And, I mean, it's very obviously magical. Who picks it up?
Tulok pulls out his bedroll from his backpack and crawls towards it and wraps it up
Duffy,
in the bedroll
Fetch.
without touching it. Like it's the what's it, Palantir? Is that what it's called? In Lord of the Rings, the crystal ball?
Oh, yeah, the Lord of the Rings, yeah.
So
Yeah.
he wraps it up like that without touching it and stuffs it in his backpack.
Cool.
And he looks at the ground and says, "So Tari, Odd Stories. What is the connection?"
Perhaps we should go see Morlabint and find out for ourselves.
Truly, we must leave now. Take this piece, this lens, away from here, away from Belcora.
Destroy it. Why keep such an object of destruction, of misery?
We know not its power. I wish it destroyed.
And nor should we. Look what it did to you, what it did to the Gog. The power, the control. Destroy it, Sage.
Tulok would like to destroy it. He's under the impression that they should leave here to do it. But perhaps hearing these words, he does unroll it and attempts to smash it on the floor.
As you unroll it and kind of reveal it back to yourself, like cloth in hand with this thing sitting on top of it, you hear this nagging whisper from the back of your mind. and the cavern behind you. The cavern that revealed to you important pieces of what was ahead and what it might mean. And you may want to go back there and risk your mind into finding out more. Or you could simply try to destroy it. But you feel the pull as you think about this, as you consider it seriously.
To the south?
Mm-hmm.
Tulak will carry it there. I must know more. I will destroy it. And he walks.
You step into the cavern, and you feel that pressure of the whispers on your mind. They push through, and maybe you take a moment to sort of accept it in a way. Meanwhile, Raphael and Lump and Nick all keep a safe distance, knowing the danger of dwelling in that place at this point. And hear all these whispers overlapping, and something bleeds through in your mind, and it says, "Find the lenses and place their essence together within a single host." Join the essences within the host, and you will make them fall. This is the promise of MG.
And reeling while hearing this, he reaches above his head with both arms and attempts to hurl the lens to the ground.
And it just goes ping, 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 ping.
And he's immediately on all fours, scrambling after it with the bedroll.
You scramble after it, and you reach it, and it's rolling around, and you grab a hold of it. You know, your hand touches it for the briefest of moments before you get it wrapped around again, and you feel this surge of fury the moment you touch it. This incredible anger just shoots through your body. In the next moment that you are conscious, your comrades have already dragged you out of the cavern because you have been babbling nonsense and strange truths about the lenses, their essences, and the empty death.
I'm scared.
Sage Tulak, the Delaris, avatar of Nimbaloth.
We need an old priest and a young priest.
I just want to
Qualifies for
say,
old priest.
I have to give a little behind the scenes here. This whole cavern right here, this little spot, it's built into the adventure. If you are an aberrant sorcerer, you have an exception to the rule.
Oh,
Cool.
Amazing.
Yeah. It's really cool. And you basically, it's fucked up, but you get to see or hear the sort of whispering secrets, but without the adverse effects. But you're so fascinated by them is the shift. But yeah, it's pretty wild.
Nice little peek behind the loincloth there.
A parting of the
Yeah,
kimono.
it's so little party of the kimono. Yeah. It's such a specific thing, and I was like, I was so excited at the very beginning of this adventure because I read the whole thing. I was like, how cool would it be if Tulak makes it there? And you have. This is also, I should say too, another BTS. This room, how it's presented, I was not always satisfied with, and I kind of hinted at it before. It is this room, and what I loved about it, but didn't feel like fully satisfied with, is the reason why I wrote episode 100 the way I did.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Lump will kind of not cautiously. What's the word? Like when you see a scared kitten in a drain or a sewer, and you're like gonna go over to like go help it. Is basically how Lump is walking towards Tulok right now.
How many kittens have you seen in a drain and or sewer?
One.
That came so fast. Okay.
Yeah.
Cam's gone down many YouTube holes.
No, okay, so like, you know what? It doesn't matter. We're just staying on topic. I'm not gonna be tangented right now. But yeah, so Lump will go over to Tulok and just gently place their hand on his shoulder, and then flick their arm so that the flesh opens up. Please just put it in here. I can carry one more burden.
Do we really want something that will make contact with your flesh in there? We saw what it did to the Gug.
It's hard to explain, but the alchemical process that created me, the inside of my arm isn't actually my arm. It is an extra dimensional space. Behind the scenes, I have the sleeves of storage, and I've just been flavoring it as
I'm familiar. It's just Ruff,
Ruff doesn't know.
and he's
Yeah.
definitely trepidatious
Yeah.
about this making skin contact. So I
He's
don't know
like,
if a whole bedroll can.
The
fit your
fuck you
arm.
say?
I I want to put the warp stone in my chest. Please.
I think Tulok is calmed by the touch, but grips the lens.
Ruff just delivers an open hand smack. Takes the lens.
Very fair.
Bad Tulok. You don't get to keep the
And
precious.
anyone who touches the lens, yeah, anyone who touches the lens, even for the briefest moments, feels this surge of fury, malevolent fury.
The lens is in the bedroll, though.
And Ruff's not actually
Sure,
going to take
okay.
it. He wants nothing to do with that thing. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure what the Sheikh is telling him, but all of Ruff is telling him to avoid and destroy this thing.
But yeah, I would like to, after getting backhanded, Lump will just reach down and take it and shove it in the arm.
Okay.
Please, Tulok.
And Tulok's eyes look like he is going to leap for it, but is restrained and kind of mumbles incoherently a little bit, but just sneaks out one word. Otari.
Yes, we saw his spirit. That's what put us on this, coming down here to the farm. Do you need rest, or can we push on?
We should leave.
Yeah.
Take this to Otari. It's not safe here.
I understand you correctly. You are concerned that the gauntlet will fire a beam of energy capable of raising the dead, and you would like to leave this artifact that powers this lighthouse with, not being rude, a bunch of civilians that may not be able to stop what comes. It is safest with us. I do not want to keep it. I would see it destroyed, but handing it over to the mayor or somebody else to be corrupted by it, someone less resilient, somebody less experienced, seems like a mistake, in my opinion.
You are carrying a match into a room of gunpowder if we take the lens with us. This whole heathenistic temple to destruction is designed for these lenses. Why should we carry them through here, bring them closer to where they need to be?
Belcora can be anywhere in this place. There's zero chance that she let a random creature hold on to it if it was not meant to be with her. She's had several hundred years. I once again believe she is scared, and I believe these lenses will be crucial for us finding either a way to destroy her, this gauntlet, or the lenses.
Ruff will nod in assent. He's not convinced, but Lump has shown themselves to be knowledgeable, and Lump doesn't appear to be tainted by this lens yet, so he'll acquiesce and just keep one eye on his armholes.
Tulok is stupefied and looks up at them, kind of confused. But again, much like Ruff will acquiesce.
That said, we should return to Otari. We have no idea why stupid Tulok drew the picture, and perhaps we should investigate that. He pats Tulok on the head.
There. Good Tulok. Feeds Tulok a piece of kibble. Some jerky.
Sausage roll.
Just treating him like he's
Sausage
Kraka.
Even though Lump is just as stupefied.
One of you's role playing it. Yeah, I do think we should go back to Otari and check out Odd Stories. We can keep the lens with us, but it was drawn for a reason, and this whole location has some sort of pull over Tulok. So getting him away from this, but also bringing him to the source of whatever made this drawing might be the next piece of the puzzle.
But yeah, I say go back to Otari then, because I meant to prep Blood Spray Curse, and I prepped Implement of Destruction. I was like, why did I do that? So I deleted it from my spell prep list. I'm like, that's an awful spell. It's just truly bad.
Hey, you got an extra
2d6 damage.
4 damage in
Yeah,
there.
see, Blood Spray Curse is the first time any round that somebody takes 10 damage, they take 2d6, so it sticks around, whereas this is just one time.
Okay, yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I'd like to head back to town.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, you head back to the old Otari
Yep.
and head to Odd Stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you say it every time. Odd Stories.
Odd Stories. Didn't I tell you? There's a giant question mark at the end of the sign at front.
It's like 4 question marks ends in an upside down one.
I thought they just specialized in mystery novels.
It's got an ellipses before them.
The font gets smaller as the exclamation point or the question marks go along. I've done
We
that
get
now.
no business in here because no one can read the sign.
All right, you head back to Ye Old Town, and you make your way there. I'm just expedite it. Obviously, you find your way back up the elevator. Get the teleportation data circle. I said that really weird. And you make your way to Odd Stories, and as you enter the shop, it's going to take you. Hold on a second here. It's going to take you at least a couple hours to get back into town. So you're entering the shop at like early morning, as at the kind of the moment it opens, around 7 a.m. And there's that little charming little welcoming ding, as you open the door. And Morlabint's behind the desk, kind of specs on his nose, reading a book, looks up. Master Tulok. Wait, what voice? Oh, hold on.
Second Kane.
Oh, Master Tulok. Oh, good to see you. Sit a while and listen. Welcome. Haven't seen you in a bit. What brings you to the Odd Stories?
We must talk. So Tulok turns to Morlabint as they all enter and says, "We must talk. There's been an advancement. We have an item, a lens of the gauntlet. We've managed to retrieve it and bring it here. Something told us to come here. what do you know of the lenses, Morlabint? And Tulok looks at him dead serious.
Yeah, and his expression turns to quite, curious and a little bit confused and very quizzical. And he says, lenses. Lenses. I thought it a fleeting fancy. You have one of these lenses with you.
And Tulok is eyeing his reaction, but says, yes, it is within our possession, and we mean to destroy it. Can you help us?
I won't pretend to know everything about these lenses, but I know something, yes. But perhaps you might rethink the idea of simply destroying them. Might I see it?
No.
And he kind of clears his own desk, lays it out. He's like, I mean not to take it in case you're worried.
I don't believe the choice would be yours should you lay your eyes upon it.
Where's Kevin?
He's out back making breakfast. What does that have to do
I
with
kid.
anything?
I didn't say that.
You know how it is. Kevin's always making the breakfast.
Oh, I love breakfast, and runs out the door.
Yeah, I was thinking that earlier. It's like
See, we haven't heard from
Yeah.
Nick in a while.
Nick really just jumped in headfirst into this.
Yeah, he is just sitting back going like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit to himself the whole time.
What have I got myself
But looking
into?
at us is just giving us thumbs up nonstop.
Yeah, I get this. One of
Two,
my many
almost-
specialties is shitting in my pants.
Tulok was basically bit in half and then walked it off. You're like, what the fuck?
Tulok would just like to roll just to see just sense motive.
Sure, yeah.
My sense motive isn't very good, but
From in the old perception.
18.
Yeah. I mean, it's Morlabin. As far as you know, he's quite honest and curious.
So Tulok
happy to help.
kind of softens a little bit, remembering, the paranoia subsiding slightly, and remembering that Morlabin has been a friend to him, and will nod towards Lump.
Lump looks at Raphael, looks at Nick Cage running through the door. I also love breakfast, and will run off.
Who likes pancakes?
No, Lump, it was meant to be a little bit funny, but Lump legitimately does not know who to listen to here, and so is socially anxious and just bailing. Lump understands the group dynamic, but outside people, no fucking clue what to do, and so maybe not bails for breakfast, but just stun locked, kind of just thinking through.
So but do you have the lens?
Yeah, it's in my arm.
So you're leaving with it.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for making this easy. Guys. Sake.
Puts a hand on their shoulder.
Yes, I'm sorry. I thought we were supposed to keep it to ourselves, and I didn't think we were supposed to bring it back to town. And there's
Lump,
a lot. Yes,
the lens, please.
and Lump will turn and go back inside and swallow with both mouths and open up their arm and dump it onto the table, gently, gingerly moving the bedroll out of the way so that Morlabin can see it.
Oh, yes. Pardon my insistence on seeing it first. It just seems so coincidental. It just so happens that in recent memory, I encountered a rather strange rather, you might even call esoteric individual who dropped off quite a bit of information to me and mine for safekeeping. A lot of it is confusing. Some of it quite detailed, but I'm not sure, or I was not sure of the connection to anything until now. But here you have a lens of crimson hue, described within this person's notes. I don't know how they're involved, but they were known as Talford Rawline. And I have here details on a series of lenses, including this one. And he reaches over and kind of gathers up the stuff from behind his desk and places a few pages on the table, or on the face of the desk, and on the very top places a single page with a diagram and details of the Crimson Fulcrum lens. And as you take in this strange coincidence, Nick, you have exited the building. You have kind of ran down the street in a bit of a panic. And as you have hit the southern end of the road, where there are a couple of bridges that lead to the west, you hear a bit of a commotion. You hear quite a few voices gathered over what would be the ruins of the Thirsty Alpaca. And when you have a gander, when you have a line of sight, you can see several townsfolk, quite more than a handful, quite a few in fact, children, workers, men and women, everything in between, guards, the captain of the guard, in fact, and his cohorts, and quite a few stone-scale kobolds, all hanging out on top of the ruins, gathered together in some sort of conversation.
Seeing that, he stops, takes a deep breath, goes, my brethren, and starts walking towards them.
And feeling suddenly a little more comfortable, that's what we're going to call it.
Amazing.
Stemming the Tide is an actual play podcast of the Adventure Path Abomination Vaults and is produced by the Uncharted North Network. Stemming the Tide uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Stemming the Tide is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. Music is composed by Will Savino and artwork by Greyhood. Stemming the Tide is recorded remotely using Foundry Virtual Tabletop. If you wish to connect with us or support this project and projects to come, we can be found at unchartednorth.ca, patreon.com/unchartednorth, and on all major social media platforms. Links to all credits can be found in the episode description and our website. Thanks for tuning in.